The glow up sounds harmless, even inspiring. It's about becoming your best self. Healthier, prettier, and more confident. But what if glowing up isn't always about growth, but about shrinking yourself to fit a beauty mold? From laser facials to gym grinds, fillers to hair extensions, self-improvement content has exploded. Yet beneath the surface lies a quiet tension. Are we really doing it for ourselves or for the gaze of others? Let's unpack how glow-up culture, while empowering on the surface, might actually be the most palatable form of self-objectification. The glow up started innocently, a fun way to show personal progress. You'd post your braces to baddie transformation or your freshman to senior style glow. But now, the glow up has become a lifestyle. One that includes gym memberships, lash lifts, nose jobs, body sculpting massages, cold plunges, and that girl routines with matcha, journaling, and 5 a.m. Pilates. Even our mental health glow-ups are aestheticized. Think anxiety affirmations written in pastel fonts, or therapy sessions treated like productivity hacks. In a culture obsessed with visual storytelling, looking like you've improved is almost more important than actually feeling better. And when your worth is increasingly tied to your appearance online, glowing up becomes a necessity, not a choice. Here's the paradox. What looks like self-care can actually become self-surveillance. Ask yourself these questions. Am I doing this to feel good or to look good enough for others to approve? And would I still do it if no one saw the results? Glow-up culture is often framed as empowerment, but it frequently centers on optimizing our bodies to be more desirable, not necessarily healthier or more fulfilled. In fact, some of the most praised glow-up features, like thinner face, smaller waist, bigger lips, clearer skin, all cater to highly specific and Eurocentric beauty standards. So is it really self-love if the transformation only makes you more socially acceptable? And when the glow-up checklist starts to mirror the male gaze, like tighter clothes, sexier poses, effortless hotness, it begs the question, who is this really for? Also, glow-up culture doesn't look the same for men. For men, self-improvement is often framed as discipline. Lifting heavier, earning more, becoming high value. But for women, the glow up is usually about becoming prettier, thinner, softer, and more desirable. One is about performance, the other is about presentation. And that's where the soft surveillance comes in. We're taught to constantly audit ourselves, not just our faces, but our posture, tone of voice, and the vibe we give off. Even our supposed natural beauty has to be carefully curated. This isn't glow up culture. This is a lifestyle audit repackaged as self-love. Let's not ignore the economics here. Glow-up culture is profitable. Brands sell you serums, shapewear, injectables, all under the promise of becoming your best self. Influencers earn affiliate money with glow-up kits. Meanwhile, plastic surgery clinics package transformation like it's a subscription service. But the goalpost keeps moving. There's always another product, another routine, another thing to fix. What's marketed as self-love often creates a loop of dissatisfaction. You're never quite enough, but you could be if you just buy this one thing. And because it's marketed as self-care, questioning it makes you seem like you're against self-improvement, but you're not. You're just noticing that empowerment and profit are often entangled. Even spiritual glow-ups like yoga, crystals, journaling are now monetized and commodified too. Wellness has a price tag. It's exhausting, always chasing your next best version. The it girl becomes a moving target. Many women report feeling worse after starting their glow-up journey because improvement without compassion turns into punishment. You start nitpicking your progress, you shame yourself for not being consistent, you measure self-worth in calories burned, compliments received, or even followers gained. It's self-help turned self-surveillance. And it doesn't help that social media constantly rewards visible results, not internal ones. You don't go viral for healing your relationship with food, but you might if you show off your 10-pound weight loss. True self-improvement is messy. It's not always aesthetic, and it doesn't always come with a glow-up montage. Sometimes it looks like choosing rest over restriction, like improving your relationship with yourself, not your mirror. You can still enjoy fashion, makeup, and fitness, and you can still love aesthetics. But when you know it's yours, not for the algorithm, not for the male gaze, not to prove anything, in my opinion, that's real empowerment. Growth that isn't visible to others is still growth. So glow-ups aren't bad, but when they're fueled by pressure instead of joy, that's when we need to pause. Because if self-improvement turns into self-objectification, maybe it's time to glow up on our own terms. Let me know in the comments what your relationship is like with GlowUp culture. And if this video resonated with you, then consider subscribing for more deep dives on fashion, psychology, and digital culture.